I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top, I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop, I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket wins, but look out, because the balls will pop out of his mouth.
I'm Mr. Bucket. The balls pop out of my mouth, I'm Mr. Bucket. A ball is what I'm about, I'm Mr. Bucket. Buckets are fun.
Stone Cold Steve Austin for 1-800-COLLECT.
I'm not talking to you. What did I do? You're so insensitive. Dial 0 when you called me last night. Should have dialed 1-800-COLLECT. It would have saved me a bundle. How do you think it makes me feel?
Next time I use 1-800-COLLECT, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Me neither. Dial 1-800-COLLECT or else.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
Yo.
What's that?
With that.
Hold on. Hello? Damn it, these fish sticks are hard as tits! Whose tits you been grabbing that feel hard? That's what I want to know. Fuck you!
Every time we start this show, like these buildings get me to move for orange juice, Anthony. I'm just saying. Why is it so orangey? I don't get it.
I like orange juice. Like orange juice is like the great day to start. I don't know.
Yeah, it's simply orange.
Simply orange.
You know what?
Yes.
What kind of Sunny D promotion is going on right now?
Orange juice, my favorite.
My dentist told me to drink orange juice, so I just want to say shout out to you. I love orange juice. It was delicious.
No, you know what? I'm about to just call up like just the comedy guys or something just to get a better joke. Hold on.
Okay.
Your line has been disconnected. I'd like to request a better joke.
I like how that phone is from the same era these bumpers were from.
You gotta pull the antenna, Anthony.
Yeah,
is that a bad thing?
I don't know, man.
Wait, you gotta adjust the tracking on the phone.
You know, I really like that stuff, man. Like I know it's bad quality, but I love that.
No, dude, like I told you before the show, like I want to do that more in the bumpers and stuff like that. And you know what, people just so y'all don't give me credit. That was Nick. Nick actually
why'd
did
you
the
do
bumpers.
that, you dick?
Nick actually
was
did
Anthony.
the bumpers. Give him a hand.
The
giveaway was so cool. Awesome.
See that's how I feel right now inside.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, Mally. Damn,
no, man.
Like, never gonna get an emotional report from her.
I know, exactly.
No, but people, welcome to the MCA. It is time to attack the chat. It is Saturday. I'm hoping that you guys can come on the fucking show and get that positivity.
Yeah, you tested positive or something, all right?
Okay, that was actually really good. That was actually pretty
that
damn
was
good.
great.
wasn't a joke. That was
I was
really
gonna
awesome.
say, I was thinking, I was kidding.
Oh, gotcha. Went on the hotline and called to get a better joke. So yeah, he actually did it. He actually took my advice.
Damn, dude, you are really in a mood for hotlines. Motherfucker,
Oh,
that's
his
a
mom's
hotline.
about to pay such a
Wait,
bill
what's
after
that song?
tonight.
I'm on a hotline.
Oh, good lord.
Just
Hey, listen to sing Drake.
You know what's
Give it
funny?
5 minutes.
Like, Anthony's a pretty good dancer, I'll be honest. He does have rhythm, but the thing is, that rhythm goes to every single song. Like, he does not dance any differently no matter what song is playing. You're gonna
No,
fall
yeah,
to.
but he's gonna fall. No, but people, yes, welcome to the Midnight Cheddar Time. We got some, you kick your feet up, chillax. You know what? You might have lost your job. Your girlfriend might have broke up with you. You might have actually shot yourself in the foot. But none of that matters.
Yeah, that's you,
None of
Allie.
that
Doesn't
matters.
matter if your foot shot. It's no big
You
deal.
may have tried to hang yourself with the rope, Bo,
You know
but we're
what?
here for you.
We're here for you. The Midnight Cheddar Tech is here for you to put
We
a
got
smile
ropes.
on your face. Yes, we got ropes. We got bars. We got what other things you hurt yourself with? Like, we got all those things and stuff like
We
that.
got YouTube comments.
We got you hurt yourself with YouTube comments, but people, before we actually get into it, birthday shout out and then a quick announcement. But birthday shout out Marcus Kilgore. I actually just wanted to do that out there first. Marcus Kilgore. He always says that I'm a shining star or we're shining stars in the community because we do this thing.
Does
but
he really
that's
say that? Because that's incredible.
no, he did. No, he. That is incredibly gay. But you know what? I'm a homosexual, so I respect it. So he can say that all day what he wants, and I respect him too because before we was doing the MCA, he was actually spreading that positivity, that gayness, that homo.
Okay, dude, stop with the gay. Holy fuck.
I'm trying to hang in there with you.
You just ignore it. Pretend you didn't hear it.
Like,
No,
dude,
but
he
he
gets
was
so
actually-
far into this gay sexual.
You started it, Nick. You started it, so
I'm
I'm gonna make this shit more uncomfortable. But no, you know what? To keep it going, he spreaded that homosexuality all over the double toasted community. It's really, really disgusting. But you know what? He did a good job at it. He always gives me compliments, but I'm like, dude, no, seriously. Jokes aside, no, he's a really good person in the community and stuff like that, spreading the positivity. Ganja actually got to chill with him at EDC and stuff
He
like
is
that.
actually a real cool dude. Everything you guys see on the Facebook post, his positive message, he is really that guy. I know he said he had a little difficult past, but as someone who said that, he's really getting over it. He's just a great guy to hang out with. Marcus, I saw your review on Wednesday. It was very well done, mate. I know you were a little nervous, but you pulled it off. I like that shit. Also, happy birthday from me personally. I had to get to do it on Facebook because I was busy the whole day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Marcus Kilgore. People in the chat, if you need to shout out happy birthday, Marcus Kilgore, or go over on Facebook and be like, happy birthday. I'm sorry that I missed it. And with that being said, also, because Ganja and Alan allowed it to happen, they are the gods of the after hours viewing party. Tell them what we got on the itinerary today.
All right, guys. Today, we're actually going to have you guys pick out fan choice. So it's going to be episode, season, and series. We want to know what you guys really want us to watch because usually it's either me or Alan coming up with the theme or the movie. So we want to see what you guys like to see. So I'm fucking up because I'm trying to read over this. But, I want to see what you guys come up. Alan, you have a few of them right now as an example. So what we're going to do is actually put it in a randomizer. So it's not going to be us making a choice. It's going to be the robot doing it. So don't blame us if some stupid-ass TV series come on. We'll give you the name so you can talk shit to them. Alan, why don't you tell them the rules?
Yeah, okay, so this is really a point where I just kind of go through the basic rules, but something I kind of been just thinking about for this includes anime night as well. When me, Ganja, Anthony, anyone tells anyone to kind of keep it down because we want to watch the show, I don't want anyone to take it personally. We're not trying to kill the buzz or kill the mood. We're just trying to make sure everyone kind of enjoys themselves. So when we tell somebody to be quiet, keep it down, don't take it personally. We are just doing that so that everyone can enjoy the times. But with that, we are going to put the rabbit link at the end of the show once we set everything up. You come in, just enjoy. You can make your jokes, you can talk, but just keep it on topic and try to keep it, under the tone of what's going on with whatever show we're watching.
And the same thing goes for you fine people on YouTube because I will be posting the link inside the comment section. I will be deleting it after the rabbits is done, so make sure to check that out.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm actually really hyped for yeah. Woo-hoo. Man,
So you've been watching jazz documentaries lately, huh?
I know, yeah. I was gonna put jazz into the bumpers, but yeah. No, people know. I really actually. Why was that extra funny? That shit was stupid.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. I was like, you drinking what I'm drinking in this cup right now.
Oh, wait,
so icy.
Sure, let's go with that.
No, but yeah, I'm really hyped for this shit too. Like tonight, we're gonna be ending the show a little bit early tonight, just so you guys know, just so we can hop right in there and watch the stuff right away. So like, yeah, I will be there too. Like, this shit's gonna be cool as fucking.
Exactly. Allie's dog is even excited about it too.
And Harley knows better.
That was cool. But you know what? You know what's actually getting me even more hyped? Nick, tell them about that YouTube channel.
Oh, that YouTube channel. Let me just look up the YouTube channel first, because I should be used to this shit. Okay, here it is. No. The YouTube channel, yeah, people, you guys know about this stuff. Man, those thumbnails are fucking nice, by the way. Anthony, I never, say this on the show, but you do really good with the thumbnails. But still, I'm awesome in other ways.
Praise me!
Oh, no! But yeah, people, midweek is my personal favorite show, but the midnight's pretty cool too. But if you guys want to get into these calls, like I said, one of the rules we have that we will get into right now is that newcomers come in first. So if you're a newcomer, leave that YouTube chat, go to the doubletoasted.com. You don't have to pay for no membership. Just get into the chat. Let us know if you want to come in. We'll bring your fucking bitch ass in, and we'll have a good fucking time together, you little motherfucker.
Whoa. Nick, why you stepping on my territory? I gotta tell them that they gotta look on the left side of the screen.
Go ahead then.
I gotta tell them that shit. Like,
all right.
People, don't listen to Nick. Look on the left side of your screen. It's gonna be like this box.
It's still the right.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. But you gonna see it's gonna be like this shape. It's gonna be blinking red and yellow, red and yellow. You click it, it opens up. You see a Google Hangouts link. You click that link, and you hop inside the call in a very I need a joke.
Come on.
It's not coming. It's not coming.
Come on, buddy.
Real fortune.
Get into the. Wait, what'd you say? Did this shit just turn off? Wait, there's no sound at all. There is no sound. People, I do not know what happened. There is no sound. This is very weird. There is no sound.
Nice. I like
That was
that.
magical.
Okay, I'm back. Wait. Well, now I myself.
Oh God.
Oh, Lord.
Did you break?
Now we're good. So apparently, I had two browsers at the same time fuck up.
Dang.
Wow. That is beautiful. That is wonderful.
That is
Your
really
joke
wonderful.
broke the fucking show.
Never
Are we
mind.
still on live?
No, we're live now. We're live. I'm sharing the screen. And everything. Wow, that is fucking wonderful.
We caught that hotline to get that joke. They just fucking destroyed the show.
You destroyed the show with that shit, man.
That was such a bad joke. His whole entire system just malfunctioned.
Yeah.
I'm not calling that hotline no more. I'm fucking done with that. Like,
I'm assuming it fucked up in the middle of the rules.
Yeah, I don't know if he did the rules, but it's too late.
Hey, I know I did the rules. I do them every other week. If you don't know by now, go fuck yourself.
No. Adrian, you heard the rules, right? You heard the rules, sweetie.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, Allie, do the rules in Korean. Well, don't be quiet again.
I'm not that advanced yet, dang.
Ain't nobody trying to save you. That was sad.
And don't be up.
It was just like, nah, fam.
I'm not even trying it.
we not good with that. But no, people. Before we actually invite people into the call like that, I just want to tell people just really, really quickly that we are still doing the Injustice 2. Alan actually, I brought up a good point. He was just like, "What the fuck y'all doing it on the actual launch weekend of the game?" You know what? If people don't have enough, like, we will actually do it again. If people don't have the game when it first comes out, because people don't have the money. So maybe like at the end of the month we might do it again and stuff like that, just so you guys can play Injustice 2 along with us. But you guys got to message me or message, because Alan said he's been messaging you guys saying like, "Do y'all got the game? Y'all got the game?" Y'all got to message him back. He's trying his hardest. Damn. Jesus.
Look at that face.
Look at that face.
Oh, poor guy, that bird.
Wow,
can we make him
he's really
blush?
Canadian. He can't.
Let's make him blush.
Look at that face. Look at that fucking. No,
Stop putting it on my face. No one wants to fucking see that.
Look at that guy. That guy is fucking handsome. He is so
Damn,
good.
his cheeks are so red. You think he was drinking? Damn.
God, he is adorable. Look at that bird. I love Bird, man. Bird.
No, message him, and like Trey said in the chat, you can also get the mobile edition of Injustice 2 if you're that broke. So yeah, you can play
don't
along.
put Trey out there like that. God damn.
Dang.
I'm kidding.
Man, this show is off the rails. But
I'm on.
Wait, Barry White.
Wait, no, it's Diz, man.
Oh, okay, that's Barry White. I was like, holy shit.
Say,
It is.
dude, Diz, it's been a fucking long ass time since we had you on the MCA, dude.
Nigga, I've been busy.
Yeah,
Getting a life, bro.
Hey, no, you getting that paper again? Save up. You coming to Austin, man?
Oh, hell the fuck yes.
Yeah,
Yay. Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
That's my turn up week. I'm gonna turn up.
I really
Okay.
cannot wait. I can't wait for Voodoo Diz #2. Like, I cannot wait for the sequel to that shit, man. Ganja gonna fuck you up.
Nah.
Gone just try harder this time.
I've been training.
No.
I've been training, bro.
Man, you can train all you want. I'm gonna knock you down like Drago.
Whatever, dog.
Jago.
If he dies, he dies.
If it's green, we can smoke it.
That's Ron movie, Ron guy, Ron everything.
You joking though, but
I had this so fucked up. It's like I killed Biggie a second time.
Oh, damn.
So you were the one that killed him the first time.
What actually killed Biggie is that he got hit by a truck, but almost. He didn't technically get hit by a truck. It felt like it.
Damn, that was a reference deep.
You know,
Yeah. Maybe, okay, you know what? We do have to explain what the reference is. That shit was just bad. But, like, really quick, Diz scared the fuck out of me because 90s over there lost. Ganja lost 90s. How the fuck you lose a grown man? I don't understand.
oh, damn.
And then on top of it, Diz goes on Facebook and says, yo, man, got hit by a truck. He forgot to put felt like he got hit by a truck. Or a bus. So, I'm thinking Ganja got, like, Diz killed, 90s arrested.
I want to know what you're picturing. Like, I just kicked out 90s out of a moving car, and then I just pushed Diz in front of a bus and just ended my night at the hotel.
And Diz
after
like,
that.
man, what's wrong with you?
Thug life!
It's like,
What's
hey,
sad,
man,
bro?
we're doing that.
What you say, Diz?
I said what's sad. Does anyone not believe it?
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody has faith in me, Diz.
Well, get everyone around you lost or horribly incapacitated. So.
Why y'all bringing up my sins, man?
Except
Talk about
me.
somebody else.
I have survived the Ganja weekend. I've taken it. Don't take it. I've survived.
Oh, Anthony, are you forgetting a week we're going on a different party? So you're gonna have another chance.
Oh,
I will lose you if he does it.
But that's the one thing, though, and I would continue on this conversation, but I feel like I'm going to impersonate Diz again, and I can only do that so much without it, like, not being called racist. So what I'm going to do next now is just bring up racism, since we're already almost there. Anthony, you got a question of the night that I feel like we can start some shit, so go ahead.
I'm curious what people think about this, but it says, do you find yourself getting mistreated more by people within your culture, race, more so than people outside of it? And also, like, as an alternative question, you don't have to if you feel too uncomfortable, but also share an experience where you have dealt with racism and it made you feel upset and made you feel really uncomfortable. And I pretty much asked this question because I'm in a really interesting situation, because me and Ganja always pretty much have this conversation of just like, you know, fuck the black community and stuff like that.
What?
No, I say it sometimes even more. And that's actually, like, it's kind of funny too, because I think I say that mostly because I really don't see myself as black, even though I am. I mean, come on, society is going to see me as black. But it was pretty much how I was treated in high school, where, you know, the black community kind of like shunned me out. So I kind of felt like I never was a part of that whole community and stuff like that. I always felt like I was more mistreated by the black community, more by African Americans, more so than my own race. And I wanted to see if that was actually the same with you guys, because I mean, remember having a conversation with Alan behind the stage, and he was saying, yeah, my culture is kind of pretty much the same way. Like, Alan, if you want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, sit here and pretend like I've dealt with any of the stuff you guys have, but
what do you mean by
obviously
you guys?
I don't look Arab, and I've been hearing that my entire life. So everyone I've ever met thinks I'm white, thinks I'm Canadian, thinks I'm anything but what I actually am. So they treat me as a result, or lesser as a result. So a bunch of times as a kid, they would speak the language that I understand completely, just because they thought I did it and they would talk shit about me, or everyone I ever meet looks down upon me because I don't look or act the same way as a certain culture. So that's just kind of something I've been dealing with like most of my life. So I kind of don't like to hang around my own people for that exact reason, of their, the constant judging, the constant looking down upon because I don't fit their standards of what it is to be Arab, what it is to be Muslim.
Yeah.
So yeah, I completely agree with that statement.
I mean, do you feel that more from your friends or people like do you feel that from family more or friends? Because that's another weird thing.
Anybody that's part of my culture. Like most of my friends aren't Arab for a specific reason.
Oh wow, okay. Were you gonna say, Anthony?
No, like I can totally understand where Alan is coming from because I feel like that, and I'll agree with you, Darius, because he was just like it's more immature high schoolers and middle schoolers more so than actually like black people. But I always felt like that because you guys hear the way I talk, you guys hear the way like even though I fuck up my words, but I actually speak mostly like a Caucasian male and stuff like that, and I kind of like parade myself as that almost in a sense. So in that sense, people like when I hang around those type of crowds, they feel a little bit like not intimidated, but they just like, oh, you're not really black because you do this, this, and this. They almost look down on intelligence and stuff like that. And this is case by case. I'm not saying this for the whole black community. I'm just saying when I was growing up, that's what the case may be like that. And I know me and Ganja joke about this, but he's kind of like always giving me shit. And he mostly defends, that whole culture and stuff like that because that's what he grew up with and stuff like that. Where me, I kind of have a personal vendetta for it.
I'm actually the complete opposite of you, where you kind of are vindictive against that culture. Like my culture rejected me since I was born because I had like aunts tell me that I wasn't real Native American because of my certain blood quantity. So I never, like you and Alan, at least had a chance to experience your culture. I was shut out from birth, to the point that there's certain ceremonies I can't participate in when I go home to my reservation.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That's deep shit. They don't tell you that about Native Americans, but, when I was growing up, the one culture that accepted me mostly was the Black and Latino culture. Those are the ones I felt the closest with. And then again, like you say, it was kind of the ratchet side, but, they were the ones that accepted me for who I was rather than what tribe or what clan I came from.
Hey, you were always doing
Ganja, I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I was able to be friends with everybody else except stay on the rest. I learned from it.
Hey, Bugs, why don't get fucking sorry? What the hell? You see what I mean? The black people always treated me wrong. You see, black people don't feel Anthony's pain.
And I feel your damn pain, dude, because you gotta look at where I grew up too. Like my mom, we grew up in the church, and I would have to go to church with people who are bougie and ratchet. Mm-hmm. And it was the ratchet bitches that would be like, oh, she an Oreo. She talked like a white girl. She listened to white people music.
White?
Wait, but people said you sound white?
Yeah. When I put my professional voice on and I'm talking like a person with intelligence, to them I sound white because I'm not going, why ain't you doing this? Why ain't you doing that? Because I'm not talking like a fucking hood rat. People assume that I'm acting white. Now, they didn't understand that my mom wouldn't let me listen to rap music.
Really?
My mom was very strict because she heard one rap song and heard them cussing, and she lost her fucking mind. And I think it was a 2 Live Crew song that she heard.
My mom was the same way. No rap music, but I could listen to all R&B
the
music,
worst one.
which was entirely messed up.
I just want to know real quick, Buzz, which track did she hear? Pop That Pussy?
Actually, I didn't.
That's the worst one.
I'm curious about this because Bugs, I want to continue the question. It's good to see you too back in the MCA too. I just wanted to mention that. But Bugs, why do you think intelligence or just speaking properly is associated with Caucasian culture rather than just like a people thing?
I've always wondered that my damn self because it's like, why is it Obama didn't catch shit for talking the way he does. Yeah. And so many other black celebrities or black politicians or whatever don't catch shit except for Clarence Thomas and shit like that. But so many other black people who do talk like that, like Oprah, they don't catch shit. So why is it when normal people like you, like myself and you, I kind of think that it's like they look at us and say, we're from the same hood, we're from the same this and the other. Mm-hmm. You don't get to do better than me. Yeah. It's almost like a jealousy and a hate thing.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have the benefit of coming from a multicultural family, being half Puerto Rican, half Native American. So I see it your culture is not just specific to Black people. All minority cultures do that to one another. My growing up Seminole, like my biggest thing when I was going to advanced class and just trying to get a better education was, the local Seminole kids, the ones that were half and full, making fun of me, trying to fight me and shit. Like, I remember getting into school fights just because, my parents were together and they were jealous about that.
Okay, and I want to actually switch over to Ruthless because it sounds like he probably have an interesting dynamic on this question. But Ruthless, let me ask you, like, were you always mistreated more by the Black community, or was you always mistreated by other people? Like, can you elaborate?
I mean, it was a bit of a combination. I always got the talk white thing because, I have this voice. I've always had this voice. I have always talked like this because my mom was a teacher, so I wasn't allowed to act like I didn't have intelligence when I was a kid. But also, I mean, this brings itself to a lot of additional criticism, a lot of which is, I talk a certain way, I have what people perceive as a certain attitude. Yeah, I do. If you think I think I'm better than you, I probably do think I'm better than you. Like, this is what it is. But
damn,
a lot of it is,
lay it all out.
I don't allow myself to be I don't allow myself to think as if I can't handle myself in any situation. So it's not I think I'm superior to you. It's that I don't allow myself to think I can be inferior to anyone because you're human just like I'm human. Yeah. So whether you're good at something that I'm not good at or whether I'm good at something you're not good at doesn't mean anything because we're all humans.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's always my mentality. That's always how I've grown up. So it's always been this community doesn't like me for one reason, that community doesn't like me for another reason. I've had to correct some people because, some white people say, hey, you talk white. Like, no, I speak with intelligence because I don't allow myself to think with, unintelligent babble. That's not how I am. You don't get to hold on to speaking intelligently because of your racial lottery when it comes to ethnicity. That's not how this works. So I've had to correct everybody on things. That's just always been me.
I think the worst treatment I've gotten from Black people for how I present myself is in customer service situations. When I'm working in customer service and I have a Black person on the other side of the counter and they're like, my sister. I'm like, I'm not your damn sister.
Oh, that shit happens to you as well.
It pisses me off because, like, over the years of like working in like public jobs and working like customer service, I have been accused of being an Uncle Tom because of these reasons. 1, I didn't let you steal. 2, I didn't let your kids steal. 3, I wouldn't give you free shit. 4, because I charged you the correct amount, the correct price for the item in question. I mean, it's like, you ain't nothing but a fucking Uncle Tom sucking a white man's dick. And it's like,
Dang.
I had a bitch say that to me when I worked at Starbucks. I'm like, ma'am, I didn't set the prices. Your Frappuccino for your extra caramel is going to cost this much. Now, will that be cash or charge?
Jesus Christ, that is something very interesting.
Yeah. And you brought up Obama and you brought up Oprah. The reason why Oprah and Obama don't get issues is because they do what they call code switching. So when Oprah or Obama is in front of a Black crowd, they will take on this very Black preacher aesthetic where they talk like you would normally talk with your friends. And when they get in front of a white crowd, they talk like they would talk in front of a white crowd. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I do that to a certain extent myself. But there's a difference between when you're talking to friends, when you're talking to family, and when you're talking in front of a large group where you have to make a certain point. Like you need to know what a situation calls for and be what that situation calls for. There's nothing wrong with that. You know your
audience.
I have a question for you guys. When I hate to say it like this, but when you're getting disrespected by your own race in front of another race, does that ever piss you off?
Man, I got in a fight with somebody. My first fight was against a Native American kid, and his white friend was egging him on the whole time. Tell me about how fucked up that is.
Dang.
Oh, hell no. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, baby, I love you. But when it happens in front of white people,
Jesus.
when I've got another Black person disrespecting me, calling me out my name and stuff, and it's happening in front of another white person, I feel like when it comes to racist white people, they're almost like going, excellent. Like they're relishing in that shit because it's like they're seeing in their own, before their eyes, the divide.
No, that's the thing, Bugs, and I think that's the reason why the world is fucked up, because we put too much, a little bit title on that race thing, because a white or black person, somebody could still be there saying excellent because they just fucking like drama. So it's just like bad people are gonna be bad people. Assholes,
but it's not
assholes.
that extra layer of just like enjoying to see like an old like. Cause she's using an example of a racist person, just not a regular bystander.
Yeah,
If
like a racist person.
But a racist person sees that goes on, they're gonna celebrate that shit because it proves everything their negative beliefs about us.
I got and I want to switch it.
Fucked up.
No, I want to switch it. I want to switch it over to because we don't get her opinion because Allie, I actually see you in the sense like you're very similar to me because me and you really don't have, I guess you would say, hood mentality and stuff like that. Like we speak properly. You kind of remind me of myself. So how do you weigh in on this whole situation?
I don't have a hood mentality either. I didn't grow up in the hood. So
yeah, like Bucks didn't sound hood or anything either. But I mean, yeah, my parents, they raised me in a suburban area. They had well-paying they had well-paying jobs. My mom still does. My dad's retired now, but I went to private school, Catholic school, and all of that. So it was around mainly white kids growing up, and I mean I had problems, but for the most part, I wasn't really treated differently or looked down upon because of my skin color. It really only was when I switched schools and went to a predominantly black small academy that I actually had racism toward me. So it was, that was like kind of, it was just really ironic in a way that like I finally am around people who are the same race as I am, and they make fun of me because of how light my skin is.
And that is so weird. I find that crazy because, like, in the black community, from other black people, particularly men, I got called names because I was dark-skinned and my hair wasn't as soft and pretty as, say, a mixed girl. So it's like with amongst black men, they love girls your skin tone. But to hear you say that the school you went to amongst black people, they treated you like shit because you were light.
Oh, that's the new trend I've noticed.
It's crazy. Like, I don't get that.
It's weird because it's not like the kids were mean otherwise to me. Like we all got along, but every once in a while they would say a joke that would be really offensive towards me and the way I am because my hair, I've got the Native American genes, so my hair texture is a lot softer. It's kind of almost like it's like a mixture of Ganja's hair and like it's not kinky at all, so I've got that. Like my hair isn't the same as all the other girls, and then my skin color is super light. They would call me yellow, like we were in the computer lab, and one of the girls was drawing in paint, and like she drew everyone. All of them had these dark, nice chocolate brown colors and everything, and then she got to me, and I literally was just yellow.
Damn.
And everyone just started laughing, and I'm just like, what the heck?
Like Allie, I got that too. I got that same situation. That's what I'm saying. Me and your situation is like that, and that's why personally I got a little bit of a vendetta against the black community in that sense. Because like I learned racism from them, the people that's actually all about black power, and it's like it aggravates me in a sense because you could be so pro-black that you completely fucking miss the point. Yeah. And it's just like, aren't you doing what you want them not to?
And don't sit there and look at this. But don't look at the black community and say that you got vendetta against them, because at the end of the day, not all black folks think that way. Not all black folks are that damn ignorant. And it's like I'm glad that I didn't allow my experiences to pepper my life, because the bitches. Because here's the thing: the bitches that I went to church with that sat there was like, oh, Kim thinks she all that because she going to college. 2 of them are fucking crackheads now. They're sisters. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, you don't even want to be around these people anyway.
It's like they were like, I mean, the only reason why I even interacted with these bitches because we went to the same church, and church doesn't discriminate. You could be hood or bougie; it doesn't matter. And it's like my mom. I would sit there and be crying to my mom after youth group and be like, "Mama, Michelle and Erica said this about me." My mom's like, "Girl, don't even worry about them because they're not going to amount to shit in life anyways." And here we are, 20 years later, and they haven't.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean,
exactly.
And then all the people the people that I have that I see at work or in previous jobs are like, this bougie bitch. It's like, okay, this bougie bitch makes more money than you do. This bougie bitch has degrees.
people. You just gotta deal with people. But yeah, I don't have a vendetta at all against black people. I met tons of the most kind, the most accepting and welcoming black folks. You know, it's just really a case-by-case basis. I don't hold anything against, because everyone's different. We're all unique and we're all individuals. So you're gonna meet people who are jerks. You're gonna meet people who are the most nicest people in the world. It doesn't matter their color of their skin. You know, so that's just the mentality you should have, is just don't take it against a whole entire race just because of a group of people that might have hurt you.
I mean, there's always going to be someone that's going to hate on you for doing better than them.
Yeah.
Especially when they see that you have a nice car, they have a nice job, they're going to look at you and say, that bitch has, you know? So, yeah, people might pick on someone. They might pick on me for being dark, or you for being light, or Anthony for being, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, they're haters because...
No, but Nick, because I know.
Sorry, Ganja, you are beautiful. Don't let none of the motherfuckers on the res even try to tell you differently.
Oh, don't worry, Bugs. I got over that a long time ago. That's why I live outside the res. I get in the world. I don't want to stay on one block.
And agreeing with her too, you are beautiful. Because I swear to God, when you are alone, I'm gonna pull that hair bad dude and get to town, man.
Before we move on, because Nick, I noticed that you're kind of silent on the subject. Before we move on, you had any points you wanted to mention about this?
No.
You say fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Like, no.
The only thing I will say though, like, it's just, you know, everyone deals with the shit. Like, I mean, even Mexicans do it too. I have a bunch of family members who are like, yeah, Mexicans, woo, and then like fucking, you know, if they said go back to Mexico, well, fuck that shit. So it's just kind of like, yeah, I mean. You know.
Yeah, I love that about Latino culture. Like, oh man, I have country pride. You want to go back? No.
Yeah, like you're Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican too. I'm Puerto Rican and Mexican and Italian, and I'm like a Crayola box. It's fucking ridiculous.
Damn.
It's kind of fucked up because I know Adrian is over there. She's like, I get treated nice by everybody.
Okay, see, no, that's the thing. That's where you're doing the bad shit, because you're saying just because she's white, she's getting treated better. I treat Adrian like shit. She likes fucking music.
I treat you like shit, so.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, and you know, while we're on the subject too, I'm just gonna bring this up really quick because I meant to bring it up earlier. But does anyone have any thoughts about this whole like Harvard's holding the first black-only graduation ceremony thing? Because this happened about a couple days ago, and I'm kind of curious that I didn't know segregation is a good thing now. Like,
that's the thing. Like Nick, when you was explaining this whole situation to me and stuff like that, and maybe you could give it a little bit more context than I can. But it was just like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing for black people only, and like it goes back to the thing that I say, you could be so pro-black that you completely miss the fucking point.
To the point where you're literally doing what the white dudes wanted in the first place.
Yes, exactly. Like
I've never heard about it. What happened? What happened?
Who's doing this?
Yeah, I didn't hear about this.
No, apparently, yeah, in Harvard, and I read this. I actually read this on Children of the Toast and Refugees of Spill. That's where I first saw this, and there's a big old discussion going on with the DT community. What was that noise?
Sound like someone's sleeping.
Or a vacuum.
Yeah, someone doing the Corey Coleman special. But yeah, apparently, and I mean, I didn't read like the entire thing, but apparently, I snopes and everything. This is real, but apparently, what they're doing is in Harvard, they're doing a black-only graduation thing, and it might be for something that's not just race-based. You know, there might be a reason behind it. You know, I'm not trying to talk shit about Harvard. You know, but it's just kind of like a lot of people are liking this. People are like, "Oh fuck yeah, like black-only, this is great." And I'm wondering, like, is there issues in graduation things between black and white people? Because I don't really have heard any stories at Harvard where people are fighting at a ceremony.
I know.
I'm sorry, but Harvard was like one of
Harvard grads.
Let's let Ruthless go.
One at a time.
Yeah, Ruthless, go ahead.
Well, no, one of my law professors is a Harvard grad, so I really want to hear about this. Like, what happened?
Well, no, it's just something that they want to do. It's not like nothing happened. It was just...
They want to have an all-black Harvard graduation separate from the white Harvard graduation?
Yes.
Apparently, yeah.
That is apparently what's going on.
Actually, I wanted to hear...
I have a problem with that, yeah.
I actually wanted to hear what Bugs was going to say. You brought up something about Harvard having history.
Harvard they were one of the first Ivy Leagues that let black people in. So why would they... I'm sorry, but we have HBCUs for that. If you were that pressed to have a quote-unquote black-only graduation, carry your ass to Morehouse or Spelman or Howard. Why are you at Harvard
Morehouse and Spelman don't have
black-only graduation?
Law schools,
But see, but Ruthless, that makes no damn sense to me. Like I said, Harvard has always been open to minorities, particularly. I mean, that was one of the jokes back in the 50s and 60s that they let black people in and stuff like that. It's like, I don't understand why. I'm confused. Like Ed
It's
said,
it's
you
one
could
of
be
those
so
PC
pro-black,
things that are
you're
happening
going
on
over-
campus bugs, where it's getting to the point where they're trying to celebrate diversity to the point that it's becoming segregated. They want to give everybody their chance for achievement and to have their own little special ceremony, but they're forgetting the point that the reason for graduation is for all classmates to come together and celebrate the student body graduated. And like you said, there are colleges that you can go to. I go to Native American College right now and hang out with thousands of them and graduate with 1,000 Native Americans. The problem with Harvard is that PC culture is going to the extreme. Anthony, go ahead.
The whole purpose of diversity is to include everyone, not to sit there and have your own separate shit. That's some Plessy versus Ferguson shit right there.
No, check it out. It's this whole progressive movement. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to call people out and shit like that. But we have recently just talked about it on the midweek, how people was mad at the Samurai Jack episode for being too heterosexual instead of being homosexual. And I'm just like, wow, everything is reversed now. It's just like we're so
like
progressive.
straight is a new gay. It's like
it's
hilarious.
like it's so weird. It's like I love this metaphor. It's like everybody wants a seat at the motherfucking table, and at a point you're gonna run out of fucking chairs. So it's just like, god damn, everybody can't we want our freedom, we want our diversity, we want to do this, we want to do that. I'm like, motherfucker, we can't feed all you motherfuckers. We running out of soup.
The pendulum has swung too far.
Too far.
I'm like, I can't handle this. I'm too old for this shit.
I think it's not gonna have anything to do with you. I think you'll be fine with the whole Harvard graduate. You're already past all that. You've already succeeded and did your thing, But for the next generation is what I'm afraid of. That's the thing that's kind of like, oh shit. Because I'm thinking, in 10 years, are we gonna have separate black bathrooms again? Black bathrooms, white bathrooms.
Like they say, history repeats itself.
I mean, in a couple years, we're gonna be adopting a child in the next a year or two, and it's like, the idea that this is where we are with this shit, that it swung so far over to the left to this ultra progressive, ultra liberal craziness. I'm like, okay, whatever child if we have a child naturally, if we adopt a child, it's gonna be mixed. So where do they go?
And one thing too, this kind of gets into one other little thing that I didn't even prepare for this, so if I say some wrong shit, hey, I'm just stupid, right? But another thing here is I'm reading this news thing, and it says that the event was crowdfunded over here. People who raised over $27,000, these are people that crowdfunded this and added money to it and donated to make this happen. So it wasn't like Harvard said, hey, let's do this. Let's just make a decision to do this. It's not their idea to segregate it. It was the students. Now, I'm thinking, is that another thing that's a problem too? Is giving people too much fucking freedom to do shit? That's going to be an issue later on down the line, because what if white people do it and then
It's not an issue of too much freedom. It's the issue of that people want a racial kind of purity test right now with people. I'm seeing it more and more with the younger generation that they're celebrating their culture, but it's to the point they're excluding other cultures and they want to self-segregate. To the point that they don't really want they don't want influence from other cultures. I've heard it from black people. I heard it from Latinos. I heard it from Asian people. It seems like people just don't want to deal with each other anymore. They just want to make their own little areas, their own Chinatowns, their own Japanese town, and just stay there. They don't want to have, consensual diversity with people anymore. It's just everyone wants to be in their bubble.
Because $27,000, dude, that's not something that's if it was $5,000, okay, yeah, a few families were rich and they added money to it. But $27,000, motherfuckers really want this to happen. This is not a thing that just oh shit, that's kind of cool. It's no, make a black ceremony now.
I know this is probably a response to the whole, because you always see videos of some instructor getting yelled at because they was racist or something like that. And I know even dear white people even jokes about how some Caucasian folks would actually have black parties where they would dress up like black stereotypes and stuff like that. So maybe African Americans are just getting tired of that shit and they just you know what, fuck you guys, we're doing our own thing. But this is not going to solve the problem. It's going to actually make the problem worse. So it's so weird.
I mean, I don't want people dressing up in blackface or dressing up in freaking Mexican what's it called, the hats, the shit, sombreros, yeah, or dressing up as Fu Manchu. I mean, yeah, that's just racist as fuck. But it's I appreciate my culture, respect my culture, but at the same time, I'm not asking you to segregate me from the table, because we wanted a seat at the table. We wanted equal. It doesn't need to be separate. Just respect us.
Yeah, I mean, all I know, I'm just glad to know that we at the MCA, we're black as fuck, man.
Exactly. Aren't you black as fuck? Like,
of course.
Exactly. And I'm white as fuck. So you know what? We get along really nice.
You know what else is white as fuck, man? Meth is. Because
Wow.
man,
He's not wrong, folks.
I'm not wrong.
You know what's funny? This is the least illegal thing I think that happened with a video game in a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know why. Honestly, I think this is a pretty cool idea. They should do this more often because the game's about meth. No, GTA 5. Apparently, some mom and man, I don't want to like go scroll like through the show and everything, but the mom. Oh, here it is. Yeah, she was saying like, today I took my son to GameStop in Tallahassee. Or Tallahassee, how you say it?
Of course, it's in Florida.
Of course.
That's in Florida. It sounds like a fucking redneck town or something, dude. Like
Tallahassee, Nick. Tallahassee.
Of course. Where else would this happen?
Sorry, Mexican. No, but she's like, when you open up the booklet inside one of the pre-owned games, my 11-year-old son, found this a baggie of fucking meth, and the way she's writing it,
I'll tell you what happened. That kid had the meth and just put it in the game to hide it. She found it and then came up with the story herself. That kid got the meth on his own. This shit is a conspiracy.
No, and it's funny too because the way she's writing it.
That's very fun.
It's Florida.
Well, no, the way she's writing is hilarious because the way she's saying it sounds like white mother, like just like I open up the booklet, like who calls this shit a booklet? Like I open up the case, dude, like what the fuck? And then she's like, inside one of the pre-owned games, my 11-year-old son, like oh my god, like just flipping the shit. Like I thought she was gonna start screaming, Kevin, like it's crazy.
Kevin's like. No, like, what if that kid was just like, Mom, that's just the DLC. That was just part of the special edition. Okay, you can start your...
Sugar, Mom. No, look, see, sugar. It's not big.
Yeah, put it in your coffee. What the fuck?
It kind of reminds me because when we talk about on the MCA too, like how also in Florida, like somebody had found crack cocaine or something inside their boxes of cereal, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck? So like apparently Florida, you mix your drugs in with your products.
That explains why.
The problem in Florida is that most of your drive-through attendants are drug dealers.
That's really
or mixtape salesman. Don't forget to do is put mixtapes in happiness.
Check out my SoundCloud.
Man, by the way, Bugs, I gotta give you props for posting that shit. You're awesome.
We should watch that.
If the cops were giving her a hassle when she called them, like, "Are you sure this is not your meth, man?" No, it's the green box. Are you sure, man? This is Tallahassee. You got a missing tooth. I think this is yours.
That's a much more like
man, dude. But honestly, that's some good DLC because finally a game came out that actually gave you something extra. Like I've been waiting for a game to do that.
No,
and it kept with the story of the game too, because
Nick, let me ask you, like, if you went to a video game store and bought a purchase, what drug would you like to come in, like, or something else? Like, what would you like?
Weed? Yeah, it makes sense. And then in the back of it, have like a product code, so I can go and put it and redeem it, whatever, and get like weed wallpapers and shit. Like make a whole thing out of it. Like there you go.
You know what? It's funny because it's starting to make sense. Because with these pre-order deals, I mean, with Black Ops, what are the fucking Call of Duty games? They gave you like one of those surveillance things.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Apparently, they want you to be like a military guy. Like the next Call of Duty, the pre-order bonus will be like a fucking like automatic weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you brought that up because this literally happened, and EA got in a lot of trouble for it. Is they put brass knuckles with one of the Godfather games. Doing that is like illegal, so they had to recall all that shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? They literally gave weapons away to kids?
Yeah.
Overseas, it's some kind of promotion deal along with Infamous Second Son, and I could be wrong on this. They gave away energy drinks and condoms.
Yeah, that was
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just like
Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3, they just started launching them across the country, and people were getting like horribly injured trying to find them because they put them in on balloons and shit, and they just land in random places like in woods and like fucking caves and shit, and people were finding this stuff.
That's fucking hilarious, man. And that's the thing too, is like that's how bad it is, where it's almost like they actually did something nice for you. Like granted it's meth and that's not good, but it's like, dude, like, and plus that sounds like a really good thing to be brought with GTA 5. Like it was like Call of Duty be like, oh, what the fuck? But GTA 5, the game's about meth, so it's like,
exactly.
It's so realistic, man.
That's actually kind of funny. What Skull said in the corner, he was like, it's still her fault because why is an 11-year-old playing GTA 5 anyway? So,
yeah, really. There are a lot of issues here.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask you, and this is something I prepared for, but like, what game do you think like, do you ever like look at your parents and say like, okay, mom, like you really didn't give a fuck by letting me play this shit? Like,
Manhunt.
what game was that?
Dude, I played Mortal Kombat as a kid with my
No,
brother.
no,
like,
fuck that. Manhunt took that shit to another level. You literally got joy out of killing people very slowly and brutally. Like, if I was a parent and I saw that shit, especially the way games are now, I think I would wait till they're at least in their 13s or 14s before they can play that.
I agree.
I was playing that shit at 10.
Yeah, man. No, it's crazy. And like for me, yeah, I think Manhunt was mine too. Silent Hill, another thing. Silent Hill was fucked up, bro. Like when I first played that game, yeah.
That was like psychology fucked up. So your little 11-year-old mind
No,
can't really
like,
handle that shit at all.
And Nick would love this, but like the first games that me and my mom actually like, she got me into video games and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't be even a gamer if it wasn't for my mom and my fucking father. But anyway, it's like they actually got like the first game that we had because we had a Sega Genesis. The first game I remember playing like ever was Mortal Kombat 2. So it's just like from a young ass age, they was just like, here, go ahead. And they never took it from me because they knew that I was able to handle it. They was mature enough, but they took it from my brother because he was playing like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and it was starting to affect his mood.
My
So
dad
it was
used
just
to,
case by case.
it's funny you brought that up, Anthony, because my dad used to brag about that to the store clerk. Yeah, I don't have to worry about this idiot killing himself from playing this game.
Yeah, yeah, and that's pretty much how my mom was with me. It was just like, hey, go ahead, play it. I know you're not gonna do anything. You're too much of a bitch to do anything. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
No, kidding.
Did she actually say that, or
No, of course not.
I don't know. His mom's pretty OG.
No, I remember one time, dude, and I remember it was like on New Year's, and I got Driver 2. And the thing is, if you guys play that game, it's like GTA, but you can't run over people. For some reason, people are fucking, like, they run away when you try to go on the sidewalk and shit. So, I don't know, my head kind of wrapped around the fact that, like, wow, why can't I hit these people? So I kept, like, really trying to kill them. This sounds fucked up.
I've been there.
Yeah, but I was trying to kill them, and, like, they kept running away. It was bullshit. And my mom was, like, sitting down next to me, like, just, like, you know, playing Sudoku. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. And she looked at the TV. And I remember when I was playing, she looked at me. She's like, honey, why are you trying to kill them so bad? And, like, her face, I was like, dude, I'm sorry for, like, scaring you. Like, I stopped playing. I put on some Mario, dude. Like, she was fucking terrified.
Like she was raising the next Michael Myers.
That's what my mom did in GTA 3 when I gave it to her. She was just like, why are you always beating up people? And I gave her the controller and she just walked around. I was like, Mama, why are you not doing anything? She was like, I just want to walk around. I just want to be nice.
I had a buddy of mine tell me that he convinced his mom that Grand Theft Auto was better for him than Super Mario Brothers because Super Mario Brothers resulted in you murdering a bunch of animals all over the place. So GTA was technically less violent.
Did she work for PETA by any chance? Or?
I don't know. He told me it
What
worked.
kind of fucked up reason is that? Animal abuse? No. Kill a human.
People would rather abuse.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
She was trying to get him to be in the military. That's what that was.
Exactly.
I will say, dude, I think we've reached a point that's a little too much now with that fucking what was that Conan game, Conan Exiles, where your dick and balls are like ding-a-ling-a-ling, like
That was the selling point of the game.
Dick and ball physics.
yeah, but I think you can chop them off and shit too. Like you can do some fucked up shit in that game. Yeah, like
I've ever seen in my life.
man, fucking God, I'm not gonna chop your dick and balls off, man. Jeez.
Look, man, I heard this game. I didn't know that feature was available, so that was news to me.
Well, no, I'm saying like if you're attacking somebody else, you know, like they happen to have like really big dick physics, and like you know you hit it, like it's not like a chop your dick off button, like
It's a cheat code. If you get it bigger, it can actually turn into like the first sword you get.
Oh.
and like if your
That would
melee
be a
damage goes
horrible
up.
I fucked my way to the throne.
Oh God, dang, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But no, man, no. But that's the thing. I think that we taken it too far. We're like literally you can't even censor this shit now. Like, what's gonna happen if they make a Sims game where it's no censors and it's just like you see people taking shits and.
All right, you telling me you
Okay.
never want to actually see them actually fuck
I
up the
would-
Sims too?
I want to see
I
them
know.
fuck on Sims. I want to see some Sims fucking. I'm serious.
See?
Me too.
There's a game
And I
for that.
want to
Playboy
see
Man.
them giving birth.
Oh,
I want to see fake dicks, damn it.
Yeah, like
I
Adrian, and that's a category for you guys. Adrian and Bugs. There's literally a category on Pornhub that's called animated porn. You just do that. Like, you're fine.
I just like what
Or
Adrian.
as Anthony calls it, his favorite.
Exactly.
I want to be able to control them though.
Yeah.
There
She
is
wanna
another
switch-
thing. Well, no, like
You don't
you
want
guys
to
saying.
switch positions and shit.
That's the thing. Like, you guys have a hentai and everything. Like, there's also another thing you guys can check out. It's called Anthony's Bookmarks.
Or you can check out the hot coffee mod from San Andreas. You got to do a little bit of
The mod that almost got that company.
Check his hard drive. Check his hard drive.
Oh God.
Nakamura's not at Backlash.
Hey, Ruthless, just like Gary told me, it's not illegal if it's animated.
Oh,
God, don't let me.
That's not how it works.
The FBI will be paying a visit to Gary.
Like, no, shit, leave me alone.
Have a seat over there.
Just because of this, or just in general?
Wait, Ganja, what would Gary Eakin do if the cops came to his house for that shit, man?
Oh shit, it's not mine. Trust me, it's Anthony's. No, hit me.
Wait, Gotcha. Are you Gary or a terrorist? Like,
I lost. I just got lost in the action. I don't know.
God damn. No,
yes, Gary's computer was not broken.
It was seized by the FBI.
It was confiscated by the FBI.
Dude, that makes sense.
Gary's in the chat, by the way.
Poor Gary.
We love you, Gary, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gary, how do you like my impression of you? Is it good?
What if he answers you in weird pictures?
Yeah, that's how I know it's truly Gary.
He has a knife to a picture of you.
Yeah. One thing I want to bring up really quick though, like just to kind of like calm us all down and shit, because this is somewhat of a boring topic, but I'm just kind of curious if anyone has anything to add to it, since I don't know, I didn't know these two were so popular, but apparently Battlefield 1 and FIFA 17 reached a record breaker player count, whatever the fuck. I don't even know what that means. Like, is it sales? Is it online content? Like, I don't know what it is, because I hate both of those games.
Currently.
It's the most people playing games.
Basically concurrent players of just how many people are actively like playing the game at any given time.
Now, Allie, is that surprising to you, that number? Or like just that the topic itself? Like, is it surprising to you that people actually play those two games that much?
FIFA not, because like soccer is such a huge thing everywhere else in the world. Battlefield 1, a little surprising, but at the same time, it's it's a really great game. So I can see why there'd be a lot of people playing it.
Yeah, I hate that game so much. Bugs, you have a PS4 and your husband always plays PlayStation and whatnot. Has he played any of those two games or no?
Alright, which games? Sorry.
Battlefield 1 and FIFA 17.
Maybe have you played Battlefield 1 on FIFA 17?
She's like, hell no, I always fuck with Marvel and Capcom.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's half out of it right now.
He's like, yeah, he was busy making the Switch.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, you laughed too, bitch. No, fuck you, you laughed.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I got your ass.
God. I'm gonna go kill myself. I'll be right back.
No, it's okay. No.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I finally did it. Yes. No, I'm just playing gotcha.
I'm back the rope, Buck. I'm too heavy.
No! But Alan, how about you, man? I know me and you have argued about Battlefield a little bit. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about the
I'm super glad that that's the case, because Battlefield 1 to me is 100 times better than Battlefield 4. I'm kind of happy because Battlefield 4 kind of it took a lot of face out, so a lot of people weren't really sure if Battlefield 1 was going to be good. But now that it's kind of come in and it's been rock solid, there hasn't been any issues from the moment of release, and it's good to know that it's being reaching record rates means it's doing better than previous entries. So this is a really good thing.
Yeah, and after Hardline, man, I didn't believe you when you said you hated Hardline so much. I fucking hate that game with a passion. Dude.
Wait, what was wrong with
so
it?
bad I canceled my pre-order after playing the beta.
Nick, from what I heard, the problem with it was mostly it felt like a Call of Duty just with cops, and they didn't really take into account that you were doing cops and robber the whole time. It was just deathmatch.
Well, it even felt less than that. It felt like a rail shooter. Like, when you're walking, and like a rail walker almost, because half the game you don't even fucking shoot anything. You're just walking around, and the game's like, no, don't explore. Don't, like, see the world recreated. Fuck that.
So it's pretty much Time Crisis? No.
That's not even the biggest problem, because the biggest problem was the multiplayer, and like I said, it is a glorified team deathmatch. They do it might as well be a Counter-Strike game without any of the nuance in it. Like, the guns suck. Everything about the game is fucking atrocious.
Now, Diz, I heard you, Diz. Have you ever played this game, man? Or Battlefield 1 and Battlefield Hardline?
I played the beta for Hardline, and I got a sense of this is just a Battlefield 4 mod or a DLC that just came out for Battlefield 4. As far as Battlefield 1, I currently play it. Like I play it with my friends, and it's pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
like they had some really good game modes. Like when they added these operation game mode that's like the best part of the game when you play multiplayer because it's like one big long match is pushing and pulling against the battle lines. It separates itself from other first person shooters like Call of Duty or the other Battlefields, and that's what that plus they keep coming out with new content and expansion packs and weapons. So the game has a good longevity, at least until Battlefront 2 comes out, and I'm going to say fuck Battlefield 1.
I cannot wait for Battlefield.
Dude, I kind of wish they did Battlefront 2 and do World War 2 and came out at the same time as COD because that would be a great competition.
Oh my god, right?
It would be competition. Star Wars, like honestly, I'm not even a big fan of Star Wars, but with the movie coming out and all that shit too in December, that would beat the fuck out of Call of Duty. Like, oh my god.
Everyone says that every year. It's not gonna happen, man. If Battlefield 1 didn't beat COD last year, nothing's gonna fucking beat it.
But Battlefront 2.
Nah, man. The only game that's ever beaten Call of Duty is GTA 5.
I think you're not giving the Star Wars a fan base enough.
No, I am. But Call of Duty fan base is crazier.
It depends how good that new game is, man. If it's bombing, it will oversell it.
The Call of Duty fan base is the same fan base to fucking like Circle K McDonald's, where it's like, man, I gotta go over there again.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, like seriously, dude. Like when you go to McDonald's and it's like you're gonna enjoy the fuck out of the French fries. Like you're gonna love it. But it's like, man, I'm doing this shit again. What a fucking asshole. I'm just a fat loser. But you get it. It's like, all right, they're fresh.
Every time I go to McDonald's, I regret my decision because the fries aren't as good.
See, and I guess it depends on the place. Always, dude, get that shit unsalted. It's always fresh because they're forced to do it. They forced to make that shit nice.
Yeah, I heard about that secret, but I feel kind of like a jerk for doing that.
Oh no, there's a jerk to you, man. No, fuck McDonald's employees. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, just didn't get the day old fries because they were lazy that day.
Exactly, yeah. Dude, one time this chick that I had a crush on literally like fucking put my shit in the microwave. That ruined my whole. I would never touch that woman.
They just had a Vietnam flashback on us.
McDonald's fries for some reason now.
No, because she was all like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Hey," and she's like, "Here's your fucking fries." And she's like, "What are you doing?"
I messed up just like Call of Duty.
Nick, this is why you should have went to rallies.
I don't even have rallies over here, dude.
Oh,
I'm not in Tallahassee.
Or checkers. Like they call it.
That's a fucking Autopot store.
Dude, checkers is fucking amazing.
No,
that's my favorite board game.
Checkers is rallies. They just call it different.
That's just an East Coast thing, man. No one knows checkers out here in the West.
We had checkers.
Checkers was good as fuck.
No, actually, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but you guys should get in the zone, Idle Zone.
Oh god.
Okay, now everyone collectively boo him in the next.
Dude, Checkers is an auto parts store.
No! You suck!
Deport him off the stage!
You rally the people.
Oh, man. You know, no, you guys are fucked up, but I'm not having as bad of a day as fucking. I don't know what the name of this company is. I think High Score talked about it tonight too. I'm not sure, but Hitman. Did they talk about that at all?
Yeah, IO Interactive. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is going on? Apparently, it's no more. Or like.
Okay, so the story behind this is Square Enix is a terrible publisher, and they tend to put a ton of money into a video game, hope it's successful just because of the name, and when it fails because they're horrible at publishing, they shut down the studio. They did the exact same thing with Murdered Soul Suspect. The Tomb Raider franchise is a mess because of them. And the new Hitman game that got released and became episodic didn't perform to the expectations they wanted to. So they basically said, you know what, we're just going to sell off the company because we don't want to make any more Hitman games.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man, because for me, dude, I actually really, really love the Hitman franchise, man. Like, I love this character. I love, like, dude, what was that last game that started with an A? I think it was called Ascension.
Oh, Absolution.
Oh, Absolution. God, that was such a good
I didn't like Absolution. I felt those two just, I don't know. The new one is really, really good. It kind of is the old school Hitman, just kind of more updated and better controls and all that stuff. But yeah, it did not perform well.
The last thing that I played from Hitman that was actually pretty good is Silent Assassin on the PlayStation 2. That one is actually a really good Hitman game. I never beat a Hitman game, but that one was like the one I got really close to. But yeah, Hitman is a really good franchise, so I agree with you, Dave.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing too. Talking about Silent Assassin, like this is like the glory days of Hitman over here, man. And it sucks that they've become what they've become. I think it's because of the movies too. I mean, I know like they're separate things, but I think when people see shitty ass movies, you know, like yeah, it's gonna ruin the fucking thing. And the thing is, what got me back into Hitman, especially, was the whole thing of the Clueless Gamer, Conan. Like I know Allie, you watch Clueless Gamer all the time, Conan O'Brien. And when I saw that, like, I never had so much fun watching somebody play something, and Hitman had that. It just looks so crisp. So it just sucks that they're going now. Do you guys have any idea of, like, I mean, do you think that this is the end of Hitman? Do you think they're going to go to another company or publisher, or do you think they're done?
They'll get bought up. Someone's going to buy it.
Yeah, like, because it's Hitman. It's like a big IP in the video game industry, so of course it's going to, you know, like, you know what, Hitman? I want, you know, because they do the whole Watch Dogs and shit series. Give it to Ubisoft.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Yeah. I want the guys that make Hitman to make an Assassin's Creed game.
Don't you always talk shit about fucking Ubisoft? Like, all of y'all do. Even Allie does, I think, too.
Ubisoft.
Alan still holds hope.
No, the new name for Hitman is Hot Man.
Oh, Hot Man?
I accidentally put Hot Man in the chat.
Damn, Allie, want to tell us something?
I just saw it, Alan.
Good old Hot Man.
No, like, I totally think that they can use the same engine, the same look, the same feel that they use for like Watch Dogs 2, or Watch _Dogs, but or like the other games that they do. Like, I could totally see that engine working for like a Hitman game. Like, like it could probably be really fucking cool. The only thing is like
that's Absolution though. Like what you're describing is Absolution.
Yeah, true. So like, actually, I want them to go back to the more arcadey Hitman and stuff like that, like Silent Assassin 2, because that was the last time I enjoyed it. But like, I can't really think of like who can actually do that well besides Ubisoft, because they make those type of games. Yeah, I really have no other game studio. Like, Ubisoft just makes sense to me. Like, who would pick up Hitman?
I say Rockstar. Fuck it, man. Like, let's do it.
No, the funny thing about it's funny you say that, because they was actually going to make a game to, and I don't even know like video game knowledge for your ass. But in GTA 5, in one of the missions when you do the Hollywood thing, on the car it says something called Agent. That was actually going to be like a fan project that was supposed to combat Hitman. And they were supposed to do this video game idea back at the PS2 era, but they never got it off the bomb. But it's rumors that Rockstar still want to do a Hitman type game, and it's going to be called Agent.
Wow, I would love that shit so much. I mean, God, dude, it would be bad.
That'd be awesome.
And, you know, I know we're moving past really fast to these whole video game topics and everything, but this is another thing that I literally, like, just thinking about this shit pisses me the fuck off, because I hate this guy, and I hate the whole culture that was going on. I think it's over now, but people just liking to punish themselves. Same with Dark Souls, etc. Fuck Bloodborne. This shit. Super Meatboy, Binding of Isaac Dev, teases new play.
Super Meatboy is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Super Meatboy.
It's like so fucking hard, dude.
But that's the point. Like, that is totally the point, and it's fucking fun. And dude, I should agree with you, because Super Meatboy, I never beat that game. Me and my brother were tag teamed, and he actually beat it before I did. But I still love fucking Super Meatboy. Plus, just watching the developer team meet. I can't remember the guy's name, but if anybody's seen the Indie Game Movie, he's just talking about his story and pretty much how he started on Newgrounds.com, because that's where most of these games kind of started, like Alien Hominid, Super Fancy Pants, I think that was a game that was also on Newgrounds, and Super Meatboy was started off as a Newgrounds game, which is kind of funny because I actually put my game on Newgrounds. But like, and it's just like, just to see the development of just the struggle that he had to go through, the shit that he actually had to go through to actually get his game on the Xbox marketplace. So maybe I'm a little bit biased in that sense that I like the game, because like this and Fez, but even though a lot of people really don't like Phil Fish, but just see,
that boy is like picking on a retarded person.
Yeah, they pick on Phil Fish way too much.
I don't give a shit. That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's another thing. But no, Super Meatboy is actually a really fucking good game. I really highly recommend anybody to play that shit if you're a really big fan of platformers. It is so fucking fun and stuff like that. So yeah.
And on the subject of that too, Gary Egan brought this up, and I knew it would be him out of everybody. Little Nightmares, are you still playing that, or?
Yes, no, I am still playing that. I'm actually got a little bit farther because he was actually telling me about some parts, and I finally got to those parts and stuff like that. That is also another good game. If you guys like Inside or Limbo or those type of games, play Little Nightmares. I love the fucking atmosphere. It almost feels like a Tim Burton, if Tim Burton made a video game.
Oh my God.
He'd make one, but he doesn't play video games.
I love Little Nightmares.
Oh,
the first week, we got it. We already beat it.
Yes, no, please, like this, please. Like if you like I said, if you like Limbo and Inside, it is a really good fucking game. Like it is really, I love the atmosphere and the music on this game, which is kind of funny because the developers that made this game actually made a game I'm kind of mad about, but they made the PSP version of Little Big Planet 1. I mean, yeah, the PSP version of Little Big Planet 1, and it's kind of meh, but they fucking knocked it out the park with this. Like they going from a fucking PSP game to a PlayStation 4 game. I'm like, bravo. So
yeah, that's happening more and more often.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a PS4 game, not a Steam game.
Oh, and it's also on Steam. It's also on
Okay.
Steam. It's also on PC. So yeah, and it's really like it's not really graphics heavy too. You can actually just pick up and play, and it's like the controls are really easy too. But it's mostly about the atmosphere and the story of the environment and the story.
It's really freaky. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like an acid trip gone bad.
Yeah, no, it's really dude. Like, I highly recommend. But going back to Super Meatboy and stuff like that, apparently he's like announcing a new project and stuff like that. And I'm really curious to see what he did because he actually canceled one of his games before because most of these games that he makes, Binding Isaac, I actually just got into late. That's also really fucking good. You can actually get it on the Nintendo Switch now. But I think they imported most of his games on the Nintendo Switch because most of Team Meat's games you could just pick up and play, like Super Meatboy, Binding of Isaac. But like I said, he's like announcing a new video game project. I'm not sure it's entirely what it is, but I actually thought it was an old project that he was actually trying to do. It was called, I think it was called Project Cat Genix. Well, it was going to be pretty much like this Cat Genix game that he was going to be making. Like, I think it was going to be like some kind of simulator where you make cats. It was probably like, it really reminded me of Spore. In a sense, if anybody plays Spore.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, Spore was actually pretty good. Will Wright did a good job with that shit. I know I know people don't like it, but it was pretty cool. Go ahead.
No, but he pretty much did that, and that game got canceled. So I wonder if this new project is that, but he's probably just like redoing it and stuff like that. Because you could like a video game idea could sit on the shelves for so long, get canceled, bring it back. Sometimes it can work. I mean, sometimes it can't work. I don't care what y'all say. Duke Nukem Forever, fuck that game. But
fuck that game so hard. Yeah.
Fuck that game. And sometimes it can work. I mean, Overwatch was a game idea that Blizzard had for like over fucking 10 years, which was originally called Titan.
Yeah.
And they just could not get it off the ground. And then when they finally got it off the ground, it was a fucking big ass success. So I'm really hoping that he's going back to that whole video game idea that he started like 2 years ago. So
yeah, and certain good ideas don't age really, because I mean even stuff like this, like I'm looking at Binding of Isaac. I never heard of this before. So I can imagine if this guy brings like okay, I don't know about you, but like especially you being a video game developer, but like the thing is like when you hit things like hit detection, sometimes things just feel satisfying.
Yeah.
And like watching this, like there is some kind of like a feel of weight to it. It's like I don't know, like
no, it does. And the funny thing about it is, like, I'm not even sure if he used Unity or not, but I always wonder his, like, style and stuff like that. But he goes really into detail and into depth. Like, he really worked really meticulous on Super Meatboy and getting the physics done. Because that game is so hard, so you have to have Twitch controls. So he really, really precisely went on those controls and stuff like that. And Nick and Alan, y'all might actually I would really recommend Binding of Isaac to you guys, because you both guys like the Metroid series and Zelda series, for one. And pretty much Binding of Isaac is like a shooter, but like Zelda mechanics, because it's kind of like a dungeon crawler in a sense.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past. Yeah, it has that feel to it and stuff like that. And I really recommend it and stuff like that. So, and it's kind of like procedurally generated too. So it's like always something different with every playthrough.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I really want to play that. But one more thing to bring up as far as video games. I promise I'll stop with the video games.
I love the video games. Put in the Konami code.
Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this shit. Zombie Chronicles, man. It's happening.
They finally gave something to Nick.
God dang, I've been begging for this shit since Black Ops 2. I was like, dude, just redo the fucking maps, make them cool, and give me a
Don't make
reason.
anything new. Just redo the shit we've been seeing for the last 10 years.
Yes, because every time I do something new, Treyarch drops the fucking ball because they suck. They're the worst goddamn company. By the way, I still stand by this. I hope everyone at Treyarch loses their fucking job and goes and does something else. I fucking hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Wait, Nick. Fetch me their jobs.
I'm glad that no one else laughed.
Yeah, no, right? That was only for you, buddy.
Dude, I love the old zombie maps. They have Kino die Toten. I can't say this shit right because it's German and I don't give a fuck. But like, Origins, like with the robots coming around, fucking stomping on things, and like, dude, it's gonna be the best shit ever. I cannot wait. And that's the thing. We brought up many times, Anthony, about Injustice 2, and that we're going to be doing this on, well, not May 15th, because it won't be out at that time. Yeah. But, next Saturday for the After Hours. Yeah. Can we please fucking play Zombie Chronicles? Like, anybody else?
Like, you see, like, this would probably actually be more doable than Injustice 2. because people might actually like. I don't even think you need. Is this a game or is this downloadable content? It's DLC. So this might actually be more manageable for people. But if enough people get it, let me know. Like I said, guys, give me ideas. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Like, let's play some blackout fucking zombies. Fetch me their DLC content.
Okay, seriously, like, what time are we talking next Saturday? Like, because
right after the show.
Yeah.
Right after the show.
I might have to cancel them bridesmaid bitches right quick.
Hey, Bugs, look at me, boo boo. Do your thing, boo boo. Do your thing.
Like, I can't make the bachelorette party, y'all.
You gotta play some blackout zombies. Hey, bring it. You know, we can try to do like a whole big fucking video game thing if we wanted to. Like, play some Little Nightmares, play Injustice 2, play some Call of Duty Blackout Zombies. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Injustice 2, because Aquaman is my bitch. He's my man.
Wait, is your bitch or your man?
He both. He's my dude. Like that's my character I play. Is Aquaman.
No, Aquaman is pretty good.
Hey, I'm about to get in that fucking water. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway. Catwoman's my girl.
Well, we all know how thirsty you are, Nick.
Yes.
I am thirsty. No, and I gotta get Allie back because she cheats. Like, yeah, for real.
I did not.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna fight that for
the freaking special like moves are there for you to look at. Like,
wait, have
why
you ever heard
that
about
good?
just hitting the buttons and learning how to play the fucking game instead of looking at the move set?
Cheetah, you had like months on to play that game. She played like 3
Allie,
times.
are you a button pusher?
Wait, well, wait.
Only because I haven't played in a while. Only because I haven't played in a while. Like, that was the first time you playing a game like that in like a year.
Bugs,
what do you expect me to do?
The term is button masher. You have to push buttons.
That was the first time I was playing Injustice was with Nick, okay? Like, I didn't play the game any other time, so it's like I didn't know the controls.
I had to. My honor was on the line.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm just salty about it because like I play that game a lot. Like I'm like level 27 or some shit, and she comes in there and she beat me at the end. And that character you're playing, I think it was Catwoman, and she's so cheap. Or no, it was Hawkgirl.
No,
it was Hawkgirl and Catwoman, but I won more with Catwoman, so that's my favorite.
JP, I'm sorry, buddy. I love you, bro, but that's not something to be proud of. You gotta get your game up. You can't be a button masher, bro. You can't be a button masher, man.
Okay,
I'm only a button masher in the beginning. Like once I start hitting it, then I can start playing.
Kick your ass, Anthony. You say y'all are button haters. Of course you're gonna button mash if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, man. No, but I really can't wait. Like, man, I hope we get that soon, Allie. Like, we can do that shit. I'll make that after hours thing where we do all the time. Just, you know, let's get your ass kicked by Nick Diaz hour. Like, it'll be great.
Yes.
Like, I can't wait. Like, so, yeah.
Step up to the plate.
Plus, too, we play Battlefront, and she like totally schooled me on that. So, yeah, I gotta do something. But yeah, so we talked about video games a lot, Anthony. We did that.
We did it. You know, I got my controller. You know what? I didn't have my feel. I'm putting my controller away. What you got for me now?
So Deadpool's getting a fucking cartoon.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right. You know what? Since she's been so quiet and stuff like that, Adrian, what's your point about this? What you think Deadpool would make a good cartoon? Give me some reasons why. Why not?
Sure, why not? I'd be curious to see that.
Yeah, like, do you think it, like, because that's the thing too. For one, is it gonna be Ryan Reynolds or?
That's a good question, and I don't think that
they'll probably get Nolan North to do it.
Yeah, they probably gonna get somebody else. Yeah, because I don't think
announced the voice yet, so I don't know if they're gonna go with Nolan North as someone new. So we're gonna see when that comes close.
I think Ryan Reynolds will do it.
On like a TV show budget, I don't know how you can afford that, dude.
Oh, it's Ryan Reynolds. He doesn't have anything else going on.
That's true.
Oh, damn.
I can't imagine why he wouldn't do it.
Yeah. No, true. Like
it's only extra money.
Yeah, exactly. And if they can get him, I would get Nolan North to actually do it because his impression of the Deadpool game, like, it was actually not that bad. But I would prefer Ryan Reynolds. But I think this can actually be a cool thing and stuff like that. The only thing is, how would you like? It might get really, really old because Deadpool. He's pretty much break the fourth wall, stuff like that. And I don't know how you could keep that running for entire seasons. But if you got clever writers, kind of pretty much how you have with the whole Deadpool movie, you can really make it work and stuff like that. You can really make it work. But yeah, like, and it's kind of funny because we get all these animated properties and stuff like that. Like, just side tangent, but like, I hear Gorillas is getting their own animated series. Hell yeah, like fuck yeah. And I don't know, it's rumors. But there's rumors that it's gonna be on Adult Swim, so I'm like, fuck yes, like hell yeah. So man, bring on the more animated cartoons. Bring it on.
Here's another thing too that I'm kind of hyped about in a way is Donald Glover apparently, and I guess his brother is somebody related to because they have the same last name. I'm sure that's not coincidence, but apparently they're both the showrunners and writers. Now I hope that they're actually really fucking into this property with Deadpool and everything, and they're not just doing this because hey, Atlanta was good, we got money. Why don't you give us some other shit? Like.
It could be a Seth Rogen preacher kind of situation, so who knows?
Yeah. I'm worried that they might try to do like Seth MacFarlane's Family Guy kind of humor, man. Because if they try to do that all the way to the cynicism route, I think I just might tune out because a lot of the animation that you see on like Fox, Cartoon Network now, they're kind of gone to like an extreme cynical point of view. So I don't know how Deadpool, makes fun about everything in a joking way. It's gonna fit now with animation. And, Donald Glover, they're kind of known for, like, awkward, social humor. So, I don't know.
What he wants to do is fuck it up.
Right.
So, I have faith in it.
I have faith in him, too, because his singing voice is really nice. What
the fuck are you saying?
I don't know what his singing has to do with writing Deadpool.
Wait, what's that new song? What's that shit called?
Redbone.
Yeah, Redbone. Yeah, singing Redbone. That song jail.
Yeah, but
I wish I could hear the lyrics.
The song is great. But
Now, every time you hear that song, all you see is Anthony dancing.
I know.
It's just. I'm wondering if Ella can get faster with it, like just like no.
Her head just pop off.
No. But one more thing to talk about as far as shows go is fucking weirdo. You know what I feel like doing actually, Anthony, when you do that?
What?
I'm gonna be like this bitch over here, man, from Orange is the New Black, season 3. I'm gonna shoot you. That's what I'm gonna do. Good to see.
Damn!
Like,
wait,
yeah,
I
can't
shoot
wait.
you with that plot.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Okay,
Wait,
Adrian, please.
Adrian, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, take it away, Adrian, because I do not know what the fuck is so appealing about the show. But go right ahead.
I'll admit the main character gets on my fucking nerves. Was it Piper? But
Yeah,
I like
that bitch.
Yeah, fuck her.
It's
But
okay,
I
so
like,
the
a
Soda
lot
thing's
of
the
the
same
other
way.
like side characters. It's like just kill off that bitch and let it be about them.
Yeah, and like, okay, so my mom was watching this a lot too, and the one thing I've noticed with it is because my mom has like these very obvious, like, I feel like every person who makes a show would love to have my mom watch the shows because she gives a reaction they want. It's like, oh my god, like that kind of shit, right? So when she watches the show and they're like in prison and they're doing all this shit, she's like, oh, it's just so terrible. They got the orange things on, like that's just fucked up. And it's like, man, mom, like you just hook, line, and fucking sinker, man. And
I will say this: there's the Asian girl in there that's like a fucking like social justice warrior, hipster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She got her character gets turned out by the girl from Don't Be a but I'm a Cheerleader. What's her name?
Is it called every fucking teen movie?
She's the redhead, right?
No, like blonde, whatever. She gets turned. There's a scene where like she gets turned out by her, and like she's going and she's going down the Asian chick. And I remember watching that, going,
"Oh, I know what you mean, yeah."
Oh.
Yeah, like they're in the shower or something, and I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, she looks like my coworker."
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So then did you go down here the next day? Or?
You're looking at my coworker in the eye and be like, "Dude, I saw you getting turned out when like Orange is the New Black, but never mind."
The funny thing about it is, like, I watch pretty much Orange is the New Black for the plot. Like, those scenes are pretty fucking great. But I will say this. No, I have. I really have. No, but the other thing, too, I'm really glad that the show actually, because I don't even know if anybody remembered this, but the girl on the show, I can't remember her name, but she's from That 70s Show, and that's the only show I've ever
Oh,
seen.
yeah, yeah.
Show.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, and I'm just like, I'm really glad that she got some work and actually kicking ass in the actual show. Like, from what I hear, she's a
He's
good
one
actor.
of the best parts. He's actually my
Oh, yeah,
favorite
he's
character
good.
in the show.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because season 1 was all about the main character Piper and kind of why she's there. And it's funny because as the show gets on, it for me gets better and better. But the main character is in the show less and less to the point in season 4, the main character is barely in the season at all, and it's all the other side characters, and it's kind of a slice of life in prison, and that's what's really appealing about the show.
That's my only issue with the show is I feel like the reason why the show works is because everyone's so fucking not a prisoner. Like, just where it's almost one of those Conja, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
Move on.
No, man, but it's just like one of those shows where it's just like, hey, like, this is so new to all of you guys because you guys have never been to prison and you guys never will be. So it's like this huge storyline. But like, if I was a prisoner, I think if I was a girl who went to prison and dealt with this shit, because that someone close to me has, I feel like it would be so boring. It's only interesting because it's in prison, but the storylines are no different than what you would see in fucking real life. It's like, it's just prison.
Well, yeah, but it's funny how they do it. Like, you're not wrong, but it's interesting how they do it within the confines of a prison and how they kind of work around the fact that they have literally nothing to do all day. All they can do is just kind of stand around and talk. So they have to do this shit to kill the boredom because there's nothing going on. This is a minimum security female prison. There's nothing going on. So that's why it's fun seeing all these weird, interesting storylines within the confines of a prison.
I just feel like it wouldn't be taboo if it wasn't for the fact that the backdrop is a prison. Like, other than that,
I'm with Nick with this. Like, I've actually watched the first season of Orange is the New Black, and the character, as like Nick says, I knew a lot of people that actually went to female prisons. You know, South Broward is notorious with their prison as being the most horrible one down south. So when I just watched this, it's like the most basic prison story. Like, it's almost like The View in prison for me, watching it. And they just throw a little sprinkle of lesbianism and then a little bit of conflict, and then some girls sleeping with the guard, and that's it. It's just a safe drama for prisoners, for people who come from middle class to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Well, my thing with Orange is the New Black is that, like, the main character, Piper, she is literally that white bitch that has nothing to complain about. She created drama in her own fucking life. Whereas the people who are in prison, these other women she's around, they literally have shit to be pissed about. They have things to beef about. Like, some of them actually committed real fucking crimes to end up there. And it's like, here you are, you fucked your life up. Save me your tears, bitch. I don't want to hear from you.
Well, it's not even like, that's the thing too. Like, I mean, real life situations are more extreme than that too. Like, that's another thing that I have an issue with. This is like, I've just stumbled upon better stories. And like, if you're a TV show, I've always said this all the time, I don't care about good acting, I don't care even of good stories sometimes, because the story's probably good, it's just there's nothing going on. I want to be taken away from, like, do something that doesn't happen usually in real life, something that I don't see on fucking CNN News on accident. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking ridiculous for me. So, and it's surprising that it's at season 5. Apparently, this is like the season 5 trailer.
Yeah.
Like, what
People like to go to jail on their TVs, but not in person.
But you know what, though? Actually, this kind of does reflect real life, because to a certain degree, because you always have that one person in prison that literally you look at them and say, my God, you had every opportunity to not be here, to not end up where I'm at, and you fucked up. So you're no better than me, over here. So it's like, I mean, and I'm not going to say who I know, but like, I know someone like that who ended up in prison for a short period of time. And I'm like, you are such a fucking idiot. Like, you had the opportunity to not end up in that place, and you did. Now you're locked away with people who committed murder, serious like assault charges, and like you got busted for what? Driving on a suspended too many fucking times.
Ooh, that's a bullshit way to go to jail too.
Man,
what are you in for? Rape, murder?
I gotta say just really quick, Gary. I swear to God, I'm gonna ignore your ass in this chat, man.
Gary.
Like, I fucking swear, dude. I'm trying to do some shit here.
Oh my God.
You motherfuckers.
I'm just more disappointed we didn't get invited to the baby shower.
Yeah, exactly. Will's unpopular baby. But
You mean an abortion?
Yeah. Will's popular abortion.
I watch it.
Yeah, me too, actually. No, but yeah, no. So I don't know about this show. Maybe one day it'll be interesting. Maybe we'll watch it. I don't know. Yeah, and by the way, too, the sex thing too. Like, that's another thing. And we always get into this with the handmaiden. I'm sorry, Anthony. I always bring it up. Yeah, I won't go off. But the thing is like, this show really likes to be like, hey, they have to have sex. It's just girls in there, so you're gonna get it. And
that's like most shows too, because people like that's the thing, man. You can tell a good story even with that. I mean, Game of Thrones does it.
I've seen it, dude. Like, they have so many titty shots, like, just to have titties. Like,
yeah, but they're not shying away from it. Like, you'd have people saying, well, dude, they're in prison. They're all women. Like, why wouldn't they be walking around with nothing on? Like,
yeah, but they take it to a more extreme to where it's like, hey, male viewers, time to bust out the Vaseline.
No, trust me. The fucking women here are not.
No,
Hey,
there's
I'm
a
not-
couple times like I had to pull out the Trillium jelly, man. I was like, fuck yeah. Like there's a couple times.
I don't know, man.
Hey, why are you ashamed of that? Like, go ahead, like whip it out. You know, you gotta handle your business.
Okay, never mind. I'll never jack off again.
This is
with that shit.
recorded.
You're
Let's just
fucking
not
weird.
say this shit on the air. How about that?
Anthony is a weird motherfucker, dude. Like he
No,
makes.
he is just proud about his shit.
Let me just say something. Like, if I ever went to prison, I'm gonna be honest. Like, as much as I act like a bad bitch and I'm so tough, I'm not that tough. I'm not that bad. There's bitches out there that are badder than me. So if I end up in prison, I'm gonna find the toughest bitch in there and be like, I am your woman now. I belong to you.
In my head, the whole time I was counting down how long before Bugs admits she's gonna eat pussy.
She just admitted that on air. So, yeah.
Remember, guys, she's straight
So
hetero,
Adrian,
but
if
she's
you get in jail,
jail-gay.
girl, just
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Adrian, hey, there you go. There you go.
Can you imagine Adrian being like? No, I can imagine Adrian being like the Bubba of prison, like just behind her, like, hey, you got this up right there? I'm gonna fuck you.
That'd be hilarious. Adrian being like that motherfucker from Life, like you gonna eat your cornbread.
No, it'd be like, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Oh, I miss Rashad.
Oh, stop it, you fuck!
Oh my god, this is going so downhill.
Dude, we should get into that viewing party, Anthony.
No, we should actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually call that hotline and actually get better jokes.
No, remember what happened last time?
No, but you actually are right, Nick. It is actually time to slide into that after hours. Alan, can you explain the rules again? What's happening?
Yes. So basically, this is the after hours viewing fan choice. So PM, or put it in the chat. You still have time. Just a TV show season and episode, and I will put it in a random order, and we're going to watch it once we get everything set up in the Rapid.
And make sure to keep it live action because we're not doing no animation. That is for anime night. We don't want to step over your toes, Anthony. We respect you guys. Also, for those people watching the YouTube, I will be posting inside the comment section. So please give it like about 3 to 5 minutes for the photos to upload, and then you guys can see in the comment section and join us in the Rabbit. Same thing with the Double Toasted people. Inside the chat room, we will have the Rabbit link. Just give us a minute to set it up. You guys are just about to kill us before we did it last time.
They gonna be knocking on your shit like the fucking World War Z and shit. They gonna be trying to like calling up, like this shit. Jokes, but people.
God damn.
With that being said, we actually about to slide up in there and stuff like that. Oh, also, did you explain the rules? Like I was saying, like don't be talking over each other and shit like that. Let's try to watch the television show.
You got a point. We should probably go over that one more time. Like, please, guys, keep the talking to the minimum. And if we do tell you to shut the fuck up, it's not an insult to your character or your personality. We just want people to enjoy the movie. We had a lot of people that actually left Star Wars night because people were talking over the dialogue so much. So please, don't root for the toasties because they want to watch movies with you. And it's probably the best way to test if they're going to go to the movie with you in Austin with a DT party. So,
exactly.
Before we continue on, I need to bring this up really quick. This is super important. So people, I'm sorry, don't wait. I love you. No, no. The main thing is to keep in mind when you guys go into the rabbit call, whatever, like rab.it. I don't know why. That's a really bad name for that fucking thing. But the thing is, you go in there and you actually have the option of muting people. So if people are having a good time talking and it's like, oh no, dude, people are speaking. Fuck, I hate this shit. Then use your little hand, little fingers, okay, and then go to like the mute thing where it has a big fucking like on the speaker thing and turn motherfuckers off because you can do it. It is awesome.
And if you really just want to talk and just hang out while watching a movie with like a little science, you can just use the chat. Like it has a chat system right there and just type right there. That's what I pretty much do. I don't really talk because I know when I start talking, everybody gonna probably start fucking talking. So I just shut my fucking mouth and go over to the chat and make jokes.
Yeah, and they bomb pretty bad.
Yeah, they bomb. You know what? Like we always talk about Doritos Jacked. Nick, have you tried those yet?
They're really delicious too. And you know what I feel, Ezzo? I feel like fuck this conversation. Let's just end.
No, yeah, exactly. I agree. No, last call on bullshit. Good times, people like that. Like I said, next week, next week, Injustice 2 play together and stuff like that. Like I said, if enough people don't get the game, we're just gonna just play it together and stuff like that. And if enough people get the game like later in the month, like this month is May, right? Yeah. So like if like we get like at the end of I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're busy, man. It's cool.
Fuck you. No, but if like you get it like at the end of the month or like around that time, maybe we could do it again. Or like you said, like Nick said, we could probably do like a Call of Duty one or play some Little Nightmares. We're always willing to do these ideas that you guys come up with and just recommend them to us and stuff like that. And if you have ideas for like the TV thing or anime night or something like that, also message us and give us recommendations and shit like that. And with that being said, people, say it with me on 3.
Oh, on fingers.
What is 3 in Spanish?
It's tres.
It's tres. It's tres. So, 1, 2, 3. Attack the
Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong here. It did. I told you it went wrong. I knew it was gonna happen.
Well, you kept saying it.
I just wanted to be right. People, thank you for watching. I gotta